Can you talk over this?
It's alright. It should be live now.
You have to do it on there.
I did.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. I need to have it. You need to open it up on there.
Yeah. So I think this is.
I can't see.
I think we're now in session here. I mean, the time really has come. It's Game of Thrones is coming. I'm pretty excited. You're pretty excited.
I'm very excited.
No idea what's gonna happen, but at least we have this beer as a preview, I guess, of what's to come.
Winter's definitely coming. We're about, give or take, less than 2 weeks.
I think so.
2 weeks or so away.
Yeah, I think we are going to Europe in 2 weeks, and we're going the day after the season premiere. So I think on a Monday or something. So I guess we got lucky and we're able to actually watch the show before going, because I don't know how it is over there. Probably the same. But
Well, we can always watch it on the iPad.
So what do you, right off the bat, like what are you expecting or wanting to happen?
Well, my dream of Jon Snow and Khaleesi ending up together went out the window.
Out the window? I think it definitely happened.
Yeah, but I mean, to format together to just make it work romantically.
Oh,
you know?
Well, I feel like they're gonna like do that romance out like halfway through the season until they finally know, and they're probably gonna start like they're probably gonna continue kissing and maybe more, not knowing, and we're gonna be watching
in disbelief. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility.
And people are gonna be torn because they're gonna be like, yes, like they're like you've been wanting them to get together, but then at the same time it's like no incest, like spoilers. But if you haven't seen Game of Thrones by now,
definitely watch it because you don't have much longer to catch up on it before it comes out.
You're missing out on a lot of incest.
So the reason you're here today is because
we came across the Game of Thrones collection. We were shopping around for beers as we usually do. Always trying to like one up each other and like who could pick the best beer. And then we were just floored as we turned like one of the aisles, and there we saw it, the full collection. Not really full, right?
Yeah, we're missing the Queen of Hands beer. So we got 3 of 4, which is not a bad percentage.
I mean, 3 out of the 4. I mean, if the first 3 are trash, then the 4th one, not like it's gonna be trash.
Yeah.
We're
gonna come back with it. We just don't have it yet.
Yeah. So there might be like a little extra, little video we make of just us trying out.
Follow up.
Yeah.
Definitely. So this is Beer Royale.
Yes.
May the best beer win.
That's correct. It's several beers go in the battle, and only one comes out.
Yeah.
If we don't pick the same beer, which is half the time probably.
Yeah, 2 come out usually.
There's just for this Beer Royale, just for this, there's gonna be dual winners.
Maybe. Yeah. Depends how they taste.
Right. Let's start out the competition. Let's start out Beer Royale.
So first one, excited. It's Beer Hour.
First one we got here is the Queen of 7 Kingdoms. If you guys watch the show, you guys know exactly who that is. But if you don't know, she's the one we all love to hate. It says here it is a sour blonde ale blend, and there's a little detail underneath it. What does that say?
So this is a sour blonde ale, and this is a beer for Cersei, who reminds us that everyone who isn't us is an enemy. An exquisite blend of sour ale and Belgian-style blonde ale. 6.4% alcohol.
I mean, 6%. That's already more than the average. So it has a little hit to it. It has a little bit of kick, but it's a blonde, so it's gonna be nice and light.
Nice and light.
Crispy.
I love the packaging. This is from Omi Gang, Cooperstown. Omi Gang Brewery, Cooperstown, New York. All four of the collection are.
And if you are wondering, this is I don't know if you can see, it is definitely licensed by HBO. It says like right here, HBO, the logo. So it is a licensed product. So we thought, gotta go with the officialness. This is the first beer in the collection, and let's bring out.
Try that one.
We try it now, or we bring them all out?
Try it out.
All right, let's try it out.
One at a time.
Okay. So you just never a fan of Cersei? Not even in the beginning?
No.
I feel like there was opportunities.
She had opportunities, but she chose a different route.
Yeah, it was always like, okay, you're gonna come around. You're savage. We get that, but you're actually one of us. And no, every single time she chooses like the worst
possible scenario.
Right.
I'm honestly, I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh.
Good.
Smells good. You want to go for the smell here?
Of course.
Right.
I'm all about smells.
This is like it's wine tasting.
Oh yeah, definitely smells Belgian.
Let's do it. Half the cup.
Whatever you want.
Because it could be poisonous. That's what I'm asking you.
Basically, he's asking me if he can do a house pour.
Well, seeing as how we are close to home, I guess we can go kind of a house pour.
That's good for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
That was actually for me, but I'm going to be a gentleman because I love my wife. And being a gentleman is what it's all about,
He's just doing this for the video.
No. You mistaken me. All right, let's do this. What is this? A little bit more?
I mean, they don't have to be exactly even.
All right, Cersei.
You served yourself a nice top of foam there.
Right? You know what? Let's get this out. I'm going to get real personal in here. I didn't think I was going to, but, I kind of like the foam.
Ew.
Honestly, it's a little bit, it's a little bit of like the struggle before you get to the pleasure. It's a little bit of struggle. It's like, okay, this is not that good, but any second now, it's going to hit me in the lips. I mean, that sounds pretty bad, but this is a Game of Thrones episode, so.
Definitely blonde.
To Cersei and the Lannisters.
To Cersei. I definitely taste the sour in it.
Right? It's like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of poison in there. That really hits you like at the end of it.
The end, yeah. The taste on the lip he was talking about, it's definitely there. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When I read the Belgian style, it is.
It really
blend,
is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was expecting a little bit more. Yeah. It's sour.
It's right.
To say the least. But it fits its name.
Exactly.
Its
it fits the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. It's a little bit. It's good, but it gives you a little bit of that sour. You get a little bit of regret. Selling your soul to the Lannisters.
Ooh.
Right? And it's 6%, so.
I knew I shouldn't have taken a house pour. Something told me not
right?
to.
Just like,
or I should have got smaller glasses. That's probably what it was.
If you're into very sour blonde ales, which they're usually not. I don't remember them being, maybe I'm thinking of just like lagers and pilsners. But
so, is it just me, or does it taste kind of lemony?
Yeah, there's a little bit of, that's where the citrusness, I guess, the sourness.
Yeah, but it's definitely a lot of lemon.
Yeah, it's pretty lemony.
No mention of lemony. I get the sour part, but
yeah,
I guess that's where it came from.
Well, Cersei can't be up here by herself. I mean, that's disrespectful to the queen.
Definitely.
She is the queen. Let's bring out the second contestant.
I'm ready.
But I need a magic sound. Oh shit. Okay. Now, if you're not into selling your soul for money, and you want to instead be about honor and justice, this one might be for you. This is the mother of dragons.
This is definitely who I want to take the throne.
Some of you know her as Khaleesi. Some of you know her as Daenerys. Some people like me call her Khaleesi, even though people get annoyed and they remind me that it's Daenerys. But hey, it's Khaleesi. That's who she was to me, first. So here she is, the mother of dragons, a smoked porter and creek ale blend. Not exactly sure what creek means.
Maybe woody.
What is?
Oh no, it's creek. Kriek.
Kriek, yeah. So it says here, a beer for Daenerys.
It was not time for that.
It's not. You need to stay.
It's not time for that.
Girl, get your dragons and relax. A blend of delicately smoked porter and tart cherry creek, brewed for those who nurture dragons. Wow.
AKA myself.
I have never nurtured dragons in my life.
Dragon.
So this is not the beer for me.
I don't know. I definitely thought the sour one was for me until I really had a mouthful of it.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're into sour, this one, go for the Cersei one. This is like a cherry tart. So I know I like cherry more than I like lemony. So we shall see here. Oof.
If I don't get elbowed in the face in the meantime.
People's elbow. Oh yeah.
Cherry?
It's not much of a difference. I'm kind of exaggerating, but you can kind of smell.
I think I stuck my nose in there.
We're going to be skipping this beer for the...
More for me.
Oh, this is not what I expected.
Definitely here. Dark.
I'll take the foaminess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I was expecting like a red beer, like what is it called? What is it in wine terms?
What?
A red wine, I was expect because the packaging, right? But this is coming out straight brown. More power to brown,
I love the packaging on the bottles, by the way. Definitely like them. The matte black with like the touch of color. And then, I don't know if you guys have had this before. I mean, it's been out for like a year, but there's, Cersei's it looks more of like a floral-ish, dragonish design on the imprint.
Where this one has a lot of scales.
Yeah, the feet on the Mother of Dragons.
So, here you go. You actually got the more that time, just because I think this is going to hit. Just line this up right here.
Make sure I don't stick my nose in there this time.
To Khaleesi, her real name.
May she own the throne.
Khaleesi. Stop saying Daenerys, okay? It weakens her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like it. You don't like it?
No, I'm just confused. No, I don't know. I gotta drink it again. It's almost like a wine.
Yeah, it kind of does taste kind of like a wine.
It's definitely smoky. I mean, they definitely say it on the package.
I can't really taste the cherry though. There's not a strong taste of cherry tart in there.
There's not really. If you guys are expecting like a cherry burst,
it doesn't come.
No, it doesn't really come. It's not very. Neither of these are very sweet, like most like ciders are. When you drink those, some of those are they're like a dessert type beer. These are definitely these are a lot stronger.
It's good. I like this one. Definitely more than the sour, for sure.
Wow. You know what? I like the Cersei one better.
Mm-hmm. It has bad taste in beer.
That's absolutely incorrect. But
yeah, I like it. I think once after like the fourth gulp, you can kind of taste the cherry linger a little bit.
I feel like if I was having this, just like I said earlier, I thought that it kind of like goes to the character. This is like sharp, and it kind of hits you towards the end, the sourness, and then this is just bold all throughout the taste.
Yeah.
Like right as it hits you, it's pretty strong tasting, kind of overwhelming. But if you just sip on this one for the majority of your night, it's pretty good.
I mean, there's no way I drink that whole bottle by myself, but
I mean, and there's actually more alcohol percent in this one as well.
Yeah, we started lightest alcohol percent to darkest alcohol percent. Same with the liquor. We went light to dark, as you should in beer tasting.
Well,
unless you like to break the rules, then you can just do whatever you want.
If you're Cersei, don't listen to any of the rules that we just stated. Well, I'm kind of conflicted because there's only females on this table. Not that I have any problem with that, but I feel like we're missing, the strong
underdog,
the strong knight. He was dead and then he came back, and you saw his butt for a little bit.
That was probably my husband's favorite part.
No, you know what? I was just kind of like, it's like you just see another dude, you're like, oh, okay, like goals, goals.
Awkward elevator silence. Let's just bring it out so you guys know who we're talking about.
We're gonna have to hit the little dingy 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 to bring them out.
This is my ring for beer bell. In case you can't read, it says ring for beer. The lighting is bad, but it's definitely a beer bell. It's great.
All right, until you break it. Ladies, step aside, please. There's a gentleman coming through. Who else? What? The king in the north. Not of the north. That was his stepbrother.
Yeah.
This is King in the North, a barrel-aged imperial stout.
11%, guys. 11%.
11. We're going big time. Big boy status.
Last one, go big or go home. Yeah. You got to do it.
Big beer, big boy, big moves. A beer for Jon Snow.
We know who he's rooting for.
The King in the North. Now I feel a little bit of, okay, we got the ladies here. The ladies. One's like in your face right away. One of them is like, I'll poison you later. And then we have the king here.
I'm curious to see what this one's going to taste like. I don't know. I'm not just picking the mother of dragons because I obviously love Khaleesi, but I actually do enjoy the beer taste, which is really funny because, to be very honest, I'm more of a light beer, cider, flavored beer kind of girl. So it's very rare that I pick this one over this one, but this one it was too sour for me. I didn't particularly like it.
Gee, this is like, I feel like I'm in a shell trying to take it off. Yeah. All right, here goes.
Childproof.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are watching this, make sure you're watching it with your parents. But it is past your bedtime. You should be going to sleep rather soon. King in the North. Let's see this here.
I'll take a little bit of that one. Just a little bit. That looks rather dark.
Yeah. We got the two.
You didn't even let me smell it.
You gotta just trust him. This is Jon Snow. You gotta trust him that he's gonna make the right move.
With 11%, I'm not sure I trust anything.
Cheers.
Cheers to Jon Snow, the underdog.
Let's do it. Let's go, guys. Wow.
That's powerful.
That's straight cologne in my mouth. not gonna lie. It's a little bit of Chevron. It's a little bit of
A
cologne.
diesel?
A little bit of diesel. That's come on. He's a king. It's a little bit of a little petrol in there.
He's a king, but you're comparing him to gas. Yeah.
Yeah, this is strong. 11% for sure.
What was this supposed to be again? Rich, bold stout, aged in bourbon.
Oh, aged in bourbon.
Aged in bourbon barrels, dark, aromatic, and full-bodied. It's fitting companion for a long, dark night. Ooh, it's still lingering.
Yeah, it
lingers.
It's almost like the same effect as this one. I recommended that you guys drink this by itself and not together. If you're gonna have this one, and then I would have to say the same for this one. This is definitely a very slow drink. Don't drink it with anything else because this is very powerful. Yeah.
I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Well, the taste is like lingering in my mouth. I could like feel it in the back of my throat.
We were actually thinking that like we went and bought them all because we wanted to review them. We're impatient. That's how we met. We're very.
He can speak for himself. I'm not impatient.
No.
I am, but only on certain things.
I would advise you guys. It would be cool to like drink this one now. Drink this one like a week before it comes out, and then drink this bad boy the night it comes out.
Just for full preparation. Just
full prep.
Get it out of the way, throw yourself in there.
There is a little bit of struggle in drinking these beers. They're pretty strong, but there's a lot of struggle in that show and what they're gonna have to do. So it's kind of like you're doing your part.
So are we taking bets on who they're gonna die off this season? I mean, every season somebody dies, at least a couple people.
Everybody wants Cersei to die.
Yeah. Something tells me she's not gonna die.
No?
I don't know. I don't know. Unless she goes out like traumatically. That's the only way they're gonna kill her off. She's gonna go out with a bang if she goes out, for sure.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want any more of that. You can have my pour.
This is Beer Royale. So, three competitors go into the field. Only one survives.
If by chance you've had the other one, what is it? Hand of the Queen?
Hand of the Queen, yeah.
If you've had it, let us know how it is till we get our hands on it. Or if you guys know of any other good beer recommendations
yes,
for us to try, we're definitely all for that. We usually hit up Bevmo, Total Wine. Local breweries are really fun to go to.
That's sort of how like Beer Royale kind of came to be. Like, yeah,
exactly.
We would get like 2 beers each, and then we'd bring them back home, and we'd try to convert each other. Like, oh, this is the ales from Europe, and she'd be like, oh, this is a new cider from, I don't know.
I'm a better beer picker though. Just putting that out there. I'm definitely a better beer picker than you. Just putting that out there.
She gets lucky most of the time. I don't know how, because I do go for packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, so if it has
I'm really good into packaging.
If it has like a badass like presentation, I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. But Beer Royale, I think the winner here is. It's kind of annoying. Cersei's annoying. Khaleesi is definitely strong on her own. Drink it alone. But if I had to pick 2 of these beers to have alone and only, I think that I would have to go, just because Game of Thrones is so like dramatic and like struggle, I'm gonna have to give it to the King in the North.
I knew it. You're picking him because he's a guy.
Okay. Jon Snow is a winner of my Beer Royale of this collection. Keep in mind they're all very, very good and strong for the fans of these type of beers. What about yourself?
I have spoken. I've kept my word since the beginning. I really had high hopes for the Belgian style sour ale. It was too sour for me. I'm into sour things, but just not.
So Cersei now?
Cersei's out.
Nah, girl. Cersei's not.
I am a huge fan of Jon Snow. Love Jon Snow. What I don't like about it is the aftertaste kind of lingers a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It's a little lingering. It's a little lingering. Although
it's only one
Khaleesi didn't give me that little pop of cherry that I was looking for, I'm going with Khaleesi, the mother of dragons.
So even though she didn't deliver...
She delivered more than this one, just because the blend of this is minus not getting that little kick of cherry that I was expecting, because let's be honest, I loved fruit-infused beer. Anything with fruit in it beer is
more
delicious. Doable. It's more me. Okay. Like I said, I particularly don't like dark beer. Yeah. I drink it because I like to try them, and sometimes I do like them. But yeah, she won me over this round. I'm definitely going. Right. I'm definitely going here. This is my winner. The beautiful mother of dragons.
So, as usual, I thought you were actually going to come over to the King in the North and be like, you know what? You got to give it up to them.
I just can't. I can't.
Khaleesi's been in palaces, and Jon Snow's been in, like, you know...
As a character, I think they've both fought for those things. I mean, you really think about...
Jon Snow fought pretty hard. I mean...
Like, yeah, well, of course he did. He's an underdog no matter where the story goes. He's going to come out on top. I have a feeling he's going to be the winner to take everything. The underdog usually wins. Yeah. Realistically, that's just how it plays out.
Not usually in this show, though.
Yeah, but he still lasted this long, so there's a reason for it.
That's true.
And he fights like hell, no matter what.
That's true.
And I think he's probably the one that's had the most experience with White Walkers.
Right.
So he's paying his dues for sure. Paid his dues.
He does have the most experience. He might just last longer than anyone else. Well, you guys have it. Beer Royale, the 2 winners. Please let us know which one you guys you prefer. Even if you don't taste them. Even if you're like, you know what? I don't even need a taste.
Our judgment's good enough. You're my kind of people.
You know Jon Snow's your guy. Jon Snow 2020. Okay, I'm going to leave it there.
Jon Snow 2020?
I'm going to leave it right there.
I don't have comments on that situation.
Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. I'm going to leave it right there.
I'm leaving it. I'm letting you leave it there. Not picking anything up off that conversation. Michelle Obama 2020.
I think we're both pretty disappointed that no Arya.
Yeah.
No Arya Stark representation. We get it. She's a kid. Obviously, they can't make a beer around her because she's underage. But come on.
She's a badass.
She's a badass.
That's one person that I swear, if somebody just completely did not expect to take it, I hope it's her.
Oh yeah.
She's great. Yeah. She's phenomenal.
That'd be really cool if like they released her as like a hard alcohol, and it was like a little.
Well, I mean, there probably is. I mean, I know Game of Thrones has like I don't know if it's unlicensed or licensed through HBO, but I know they have I think a set of wine out.
Oh,
potentially, yeah. I think I've seen something about that on. I mean, we didn't plan on doing Game of Thrones beer when we went to Total Wine the other day. We just
we go in there like looking for IPAs, looking for ales, looking for ciders. Definitely a lot of stuff that's like local to us.
Yeah, Bevmo not Bevmo. Total Wine has like 2 aisles, maybe long aisles of solo beers you can buy by itself. I mean, a lot of people have those, but Total Wine's closest to us.
Yeah,
we typically go there.
You could buy them in a 6-pack, or you could buy them in like single.
Yeah, individual. We usually buy like individuals. We come in with like a box of 12 different kinds.
You know, that way we kind of craft our own 6-pack.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we saw these and we had to get them. I enjoyed this experience.
Yeah, I did too.
I think I am ready for the show more now that I've drinking these this collection by Omegang out of New York.
Cooperstown, New York.
Yeah, shout outs.
You guys did great. They're great beers. They're just...
Yeah, definitely. So, that concludes it. That concludes Beer Royale.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 is kind of like a special edition, but we're like, you know what? Just kick it off with Game of Thrones. Why not?
We don't plan on doing just beer throughout this whole experience. Just depends how we feel. Cinco de Mayo's coming up, so expect some spiciness.
Some Mexican beers.
Yes.
Yes. There's a lot of
margaritas. Yes.
Yeah, so we might do margaritas, different margarita recipes.
Micheladas, my favorite, my go-tos, micheladas.
Yeah, so
definitely for that.
Could be a battle of the michelada, battle of the margarita, or battle of the Mexican beer. Which is the best? You know, which one is it? There's so many to choose from.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And we've had a lot of experience with all of them. So thanks for watching, guys. There's more to come, but we hope you enjoyed this Game of Thrones edition. I'm probably gonna drink all of these once the camera goes off.
He's not drinking the Mother of Dragons.
Because tonight I am the King in the North. Okay.
He's full of crap.
Yeah, I am full of crap.
I mean, maybe after he drinks that, he might feel like the King in the North.
Shit, every night I'm King in the North. You know, later on I might be Khaleesi. You know, I might try it on. You know, I'm like, hey babe, I'm putting on something from her closet on. I'm like, hey babe, maybe I'm Khaleesi tonight. Okay, stop my dragons.
I might have some concerns if that happens.
I'm just kidding. It's all jokes. I would never do that again.
I don't know what he's talking about. That was before me. That was a different life.
Do not share any stories in the chat, please. But yeah, thank you for coming.
Till next time, guys. Good night.
Good night.